racing. Let's see, how far into the season are we? 2, 3, 4. We're on the 5th race, so almost halfway. Black Sea will be halfway. And next year we will have 12. Next season we'll have 12 races. No rain expected. Make sure we got the right parts fit. Yeah, good. Sort of good. Not good. Engine and brakes. Great. Good. Almost good. Okay, let's do it. 19 laps. Low tire wear. Welcome to Milan. $19 laps, so the more laps there are, the shorter the track. Friday practice session. Ah, you dude, I don't want you here anymore.
Him.
Cause
his feedback is horrible.
I know. I need to do it though to get the paid driver bonus. That's the whole reason I hired him in the first place. Well, that and the mentor trait. Which, yep, this helps other drivers improve skills faster. But only one of my drivers is benefiting from that, unfortunately. Alright, we're on Milan track C, so we want... Is there another one? That's not a newer one either. Here's a new one. Yeah, let's use that one. Bjorn. From last year. Wait, this is track C, right? Okay. Tire choice. 19 laps. So 8 and 8. Twice. 8 times 3 is 24. Load Milan C. Tire choice medium. Off to the races. Click. Oh, I already did. Alright. Zoom, zoom. Shared out? Oh, good. Yelland. Yelland? Great. Great, great, great.
Just land 2 laps now.
Alright, so do we want to try and improve that?
No.
He likes her weight distribution. $97. Good job.
Save it.
Oh, that's the one I just loaded. So she's good. Alright, let's see what Bieland has for us. This better? It's not. Yeah, so drive. Setup level unlocked. Great. Keep driving. I don't know. Smash that track record.
Oh wow.
Hmm?
Christ.
Why?
She beats.
Yeah. I should do my second qualifying round on mediums. So that they can start the race on mediums. Because they're fast enough, they qualify. Even with the soft. It's only like half a second difference.
Seconds.
Didn't I change that again?
No. Weren't going.
Oh, that's right. That was the other guy. Final minute. Tires worn. Maybe they already told me about that. Alright. So we only got... Oh, we got level 2 this time. That's great. Good job. Alright. First round of qualifyings. Take one of those and one of those. And you can take one of those and one of those. Car setup is great. Hurrah. Let's do it.
Taylor?
Yep. That's why. So if a paid driver drives in the race, they get their full payment. Participate in the practice and not the race, they get half payment. However, I found out that when your reserve driver actually drives in the race, he doesn't get his full payment for the paid drive because it's broken. Also, he never seems to get any skill increases, so that was disappointing because I specifically wanted a reserve driver that I could have their skills increase. But his have actually gone down. So my understanding was, or my expectation was that as their skills improved, their stars would fill up, so that when their stars got to the... Do they fill up? Have you noticed? Okay, because some of my people don't seem to be having their stars change. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Should be. It's changing. It's significant.
10? Oh, it's form. Yeah, it's fine. What? Oh, speed, yeah. I'm just thinking about sending them out again. Just
Why?
use up the tires. Spent good money on those tires. I want to get them all my money out of it. Here we go. Round and round. No improvement. On tires, don't care. Last minute, don't care. Oh, did she improve?
No.
Okay. Alright, next round. Hello, Baba Ganush. Welcome to the stream. I didn't really expect them to improve. They were on worn tires. And they don't really need to. Alright, here we go. This one, I'm going to use my mediums. Because they need to have... That'll give them a few extra laps in the start of the race. 4x, and then auto qualify. Auto whatever that is. Perfect and cold. Alright. That's too bad, but oh well. It should still do well. The mobile one is addictive. Oh my goodness. I played that for so much. And then my old phone wasn't running it very well. I think I had to uninstall it or something. But yeah, the mobile version I actually liked better in some ways because it's more stripped down, I think. It's just more about the race. It's not about the graphics. I don't care about the graphics. I mean, it's pretty on the computer, but all I need to know is did my car win? Alright, good job, guys. First and second, nobody's going to beat that, so we can speed that up.
Look at Taylor.
So, this season, this is my 5th season with this team. I am going for the achievements, 3 different achievements. One is not to sign any new sponsors. Another one is to not improve any parts.
Somebody got a purple and didn't even Taylor.
And then another one is to not do any headquarters upgrades. So, a lot of my parts this year are questionable reliability. Alright, so second, they were 0.4 slower. Stop scrolling. I didn't ask you to scroll.
There was like 0.66.
And he was 0.3. I'm looking at the difference between soft and medium. About 0.3. Alright, so this is third round qualifying. Did you see that truck just turn? It stayed straight, it didn't bend at the front. That was crazy. Alright, hit the tracks. This time we're on soft. And send out on soft.
Oh, not to 8.7.
And then there you go. Oh, it's raining. Whoops. I forgot to check.
If you pit. Oh, wait. Not gonna be any tire on the truck.
No, but look, it's coming back.
At the thing. Maybe we'll get a lap in.
That's gross. I'm gonna have to send them out again, I think. Because
yeah, you are.
the track's gonna dry out and everybody else is gonna go out again.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Baba Ganoush. That is a very interesting name. Do you have a story or something you can tell me about your name? Okay, and we will use fresh tires for this.
What?
What?
Nobody's taking first. Even the people on inters didn't take first.
It's because my cars are so much better. Alright, so track's straight out now. They're starting their flying lap. Perfect and perfect. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so
Taylor got.
there we go. Yeah.
Oh.
Good job. Good job, team. Baba Ganoush. I just like saying that. That's a cool word. It's got all the right sounds in it. Alright, good job, team. Onomatopoeia or something? A word that sounds like a sound. I don't remember what that word is. Alright. Here we go. Onomatopoeia. Yeah, that's the word I'm thinking of. Twang. You got it. Vroom. Are these the actual cars in their actual order, or is this just like a random?
It's actual car.
It is. Okay, cool.
Because you two are in the front.
Nice. Alright. No weight stripping, because our reliability is awful. Except for this. You know what?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, listen. The better part, let's see, crucial part is engine brakes. So.
I know, but you've been having so much trouble with the suspension
I
these
know,
last few races.
but these are the parts that are going to wear most.
I know, but I
So if this
I
is
wouldn't take any more than 5%.
okay, that's fine. I forgot what the palindrome is. Is that the one that says the same thing forward and backwards?
I think that might be something else.
On a normal season, I try and get all my reliability up high, and then I will strip them down to 80%,
yeah.
unless it's a crucial part, and then I only go down to 90%. But on this season, I can't afford to lose any reliability. Handling's good. I want to see though how many laps you got on your tires. 4 to 6.
Oh well, that'll.
Nope, cancel, wrong button. 6. Okay, yeah, he always is better. He's better on his tires than she is. I think that's the smoothness attribute. 'Cause she's quite a bit worse at that. And then push a little bit to get the temps up. My drivers right now I think are even on their contracts rather than primary and secondary. So they get upset if I don't share their race car. Oh my goodness, how did I never see that before? That's cool. The word race car, you can go forwards or backwards. How did I never notice that before?
Wait, you can?
Yeah. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah, you can. My goodness, that's amazing.
Alright. Baba Ganoush gets viewer of the stream award today.
Why?
For showing me that race car.
Wait, guess what?
The viewer of the stream award.
Oh, wait, he's the only viewer.
I just don't tell him that. Okay.
He's got a big red number that tells him.
I know. Actually, he might not be. I just can't see. That's his offline. Current
Key
viewers.
probably needs pit.
Key. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So 8 to 10.
That'll be good.
8 to 10. That's perfect. 15 laps left in the race. Great. Alright, so car condition. And we don't gain any time by going faster on the pit. Alright. They're actually holding.
Nope.
What happened? Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Drop that a little bit. How's your condition? Uh-oh, we got a crash. No, you don't get to pit.
Pitting? 2 people crashed? Oh man.
McCabe and Liao.
Too bad those weren't competition.
That doesn't matter, it's fine.
If they were competition people, so no.
Alright.
Oh, he needs to pit. Tires.
1 lap left on the safety car. I don't like pitting with a safety car unless I'm last place. I just don't see the benefit. Either I
You're
don't.
not gonna get to last place. Look at the gap.
Well, hold on a second. Look at this. So if he pits right now,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is going to pass him.
Yep.
And then when he comes out, he's going to be in last place.
But he's gonna lose so much time because of his worn tires.
So I don't normally pause this, but I just wanted to think this through for once. Okay, let's do it. Hit, and he's gonna get.
So soft.
No, I'm gonna do this because he's got his 10% bonus, and we already know that he's good. There's 13 laps left, so if I want it, I can do smooths. Our condition is mostly good. And no savings for the faster pit. Alright, zoom. And look at that. Pit speed is faster than
It's as fast.
track speed. So he's not in last place. That's amazing. Alright, good job. I need to check the weather. Keep forgetting. Looks like we're gonna be good for the end of the race. The pit crew isn't actually that great. Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't have a great pit crew. In fact, I don't have a great anything on this team. It's really funny because my mechanics complain about the drivers. The drivers complain about the mechanics' skill levels. The designer complains about the mechanics. Everybody kind of complains about, you should fire the other guy because he's not as good as we could have on our team. And yet they're all just as bad as each other. And so they should just get along and race.
I think the reason that people pit, I'm actually starting to see a good idea in this. The reason that people pit is because if they're good at getting ahead, like at the beginning of the race, it's going to be the same with the safety car.
If they can overtake?
Yeah, if they're good at overtaking, then it's going to be easy. Like, look at.
Yeah, what did she just say?
Taylor.
Shh. Okay. Taylor's back up to third. Whoops. Nope. Wrong button.
Yeah, probably. Probably. The new
DeWolf. White, Partanan, and Thuzari are usually the faster ones.
Except they're way down there.
Let's see, where's the... Okay, so here's the live team standings. Yeah, Wolf, Valdez, Stephenson, Soinen. Okay. Anyways, I gotta get back to my...
Yeah. Oh, she needs pit.
Is this her...
Yeah.
She done her 8 laps?
She's done her 8 laps.
Okay. So, whoops.
Oh,
Actually,
she
change it
to
to
softs.
6? How many laps is it?
6.
Okay, 6. Part condition.
Good. Oh my
Mostly
goodness.
good. Pass? Sure, let's try it. Tire's good. Feels good. Off she goes. And my screen just closed, so now I can't see chat. Come back, chat. Welcome to the chat room. Alright, I'm back in. There's enough spare fuel to push, yeah, but your car will break if you do that. Does he need... Oops, I just missed it.
Yep.
Fuel options 4.
So he can way push on his...
But not anything else.
Yeah.
Alright, go dude, go.
I've been stuck behind the wall.
Yeah, I know, we're gonna take... Oh wait, you're in first place, dude. That's hilarious when they complain about being behind somebody when they've already passed them.
They didn't. When he said that, he was behind.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. So 17, 18, 19, so 3 more laps. Oh no. Let's back off on the tires a little bit. So what I don't know is if I go to low engine mode,
Does that help?
does that help the reliability?
Who knows?
Do you happen to know that, Mr. Viewer at home?
Playing on it.
Or does it just say fuel?
Yes, he said.
Yes. Oh, then we should have started that way. Alright, that's what we're gonna do next race.
Slower run speed, but less reliability. Final lap. 12 times.
Alright, second and fourth is not bad finish if they can actually finish.
Yeah. They're gonna finish. This is
Okay, good job, guys. I'm happy with that.
me too. Oh.
You don't count.
I know. How did he win? Actually, you would have been able to win if you were.
No, it's fine.
But
Yeah, I could. So my last season, they told me I could move up to the next level league if I wanted, and
seriously?
I said no, thank you, because I know that when you do that, all of a
You're
sudden
gonna get kicked
everybody's
back down.
way better than you.
Yeah.
And I want to finish all my factory headquarters improvements before I move up.
All of them?
I am the #1 team. Let's see, he's on the orange team. Let's see what level.
It's good to know.
So he's on the #1 team.
He gets his winning point.
Or the orange team, what is that? DeWolf is on
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam Autosports. Alright, so let's go back and see where was the team standings? Oh, they haven't showed it yet.
Yeah.
Alright, Grand Slam. So here's the drivers so far this year. This is after 5 races.
So yeah, you're probably still gonna be.
And then Grand Slam is #2, 18 points back.
So that means they need to get first and second. Sometimes.
Okay, but I'm starting to get more and more reliable parts in my cars.
Yeah.
Because I have a designer that can build in the reliability. Who does Valdez drive for? I will find out as soon as we're done loading here.
Oh.
Valdez.
Oh. Interesting.
So look at this. My reserve driver has one star worth of
Half a star. Oh
No.
yeah. 1 star
worth of growth, but he's never improved any stats.
He hasn't improved.
In fact, they've been going
so
down.
that
Is it because
means-
he's older and he's?
I don't. His star would be moving if he's actually getting improvements.
Huh.
Wait. Not come first. What?
It's based on the league standing. All right, so Valdez is Yuma race team. I used my reserve driver for the practices, yes. And he's never been improved, so I want to go look at my driver stats and see if it'll... Drivers. So progress is negative per week. Oh my goodness. Yellen's stats have peaked. Okay. Well, it says his stats have peaked, so I guess he's reached his maximum, and I think that has to do with the driver age. So I'm not... Oh, I still have... Oh, 18 months on his contract.
Oh shoot! How much is it to break? It's 200,000.
No, that's fine. I might just do it.
You should. He's not.
Okay, so let's see. I don't care about most of this new stuff. Taylor on pole position, yay. Car condition, 12 hours, yay. I'm not going to do an interview because you're going to tell me that I have bad parts. Hit crew review, yay. Dramatic finish. Ooh. I'm going to hire you.
Ooh.
But do I have too many people? I don't know. Let's turn this off for a second. Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna fire somebody.
Why?
Because I've never fired one before.
Oh my god.
Wait, we have... Yeah, I haven't really dealt with the pit crew. The pit crew thing is a new thing since I played this game last. So I've just had it on auto manage this whole time. You, mister. Bye. Wait, how do I get...
Okay.
Fire. Fire pit crew. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh my god.
Auto manage. On. Higher concentration. Okay, there we go. All of your... What? Burning mid-pack. All of mine... I don't know what that means. Oh, are you talking about the pit crew stats? This team that I started... Yeah, this team that I started was the bottom of the GT League, and all their pit crew initially were like in the 1 to 10 range. So
No, this wasn't the bottom.
I'm just now starting to see people with higher skill levels.
Did you show him your car parts?
Oh, haha, look at this. So my top speed, first place. Gearbox, second place.
Oh wow, gearbox is second?
Brakes, first place. And medium speed corners, the suspension is first place. So we've got really good parts in the cars.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, and the livery, thank you. I love the colors. Actually, that's the reason I switched to the 3D view of this. Because it shows the car. In the 2D
Yeah,
version,
I
it
was
doesn't
one
show
that
that. It
wanted
just shows us
that
a
showed
standard
just the car. Yeah,
car photo, which,
it's gross.
yeah. Anyways, so my headquarters, we have level 2 design center, level 2 factory, brakes, R&D, handling center, simulator, telemetry center level 2, test track level 1, wind tunnel, forecasting center level 1, scouting level 1, staff center level 2, a helipad, and a tour center.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's talking about like when you hit the car button, it won't show the car. Not in the actual race.
Oh, right. Yeah. Alright, let's get some new parts. Thank you. Oh wait, car repair.
Yeah. Something else.
And new vote.
Or do you have?
This time it's about using 88-pound fuel tanks. Fuel tanks can last up to 40% of race distances. This guarantees that teams need to make at least 2 pit stops during a race in comparison to a championship without refueling. How does that compare to the current rule? Why don't they tell me that?
How much voting power do you have?
Why can't I go back? Yeah, I have some saved up votes.
Some?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. And the first several seasons, I always told the executive owner guy that I picked the bottom level finishing expectation to keep his expectations low. I'm not going to vote on this. I don't really care, and I'm not sure how it's different than the current rule.
Yeah.
And they all voted against, so the rule doesn't get changed, whatever it was.
Whatever it was.
Fuel tanks can last. Let's go find out. So GMA rules. Let's see the rules. I know there's a thing I can click on. See the rules. Current rules. Refueling is 80%. Okay.
Oh shoot.
So that would change. Interesting. So have as much email. Thank you. Got it. Yep, we're at 80%. Alright, voting's over. Hooray. Give me my new engine pot.
Gearbox.
Gearbox. This is the new one.
It is? Oh, the top
Oh,
one's the new one.
that's the new one. Okay, so that was just the intermediate one so that I could build a better one. I think.
Plus 50%. Oh, it's
I'm
plus
looking for
35%
reliability.
red zone.
So that
Don't
is
do it.
not a good one. Alright, so we'll take that.
Oh, if your
Nah,
part had.
it's not what I'm going to use, so I just want to get it done
Oh.
fast.
Although if you have minus 10% red zone, that actually might be a.
No, okay, so here's the thing. Her next one, her
Mm,
next slot she's
right,
going to unlock
yeah.
will give me a reliability boost. So, because red zone minus 10, I think is the same as a net of plus 10 reliability.
Yeah. Also, it
So
takes.
which gets us up to 50. And if we go look at my current part,
It's like.
I already have 54 and 55, so I think that's better.
Okay.
So this one is just an intermediate part to get me to the next part that I want to build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a throwaway just to get me to my next part that I can design. And it should be done in time that I can use at least one of them in the next. Sponsors are complaining. Oh, okay. Could you get one of the drivers to put in a few appearances over the race? We're going to impress the sponsors. Pay $500,000, increase my marketability, and decrease morale. Yeah, it is interesting. You know, I only started streaming recently. I thought, well, what's the point? And I thought, well, why not? If I'm going to play the game anyways, maybe someone else would like to share the experience. So, thank you for joining me.
Do the.
So let's see. Marketability right now.
Oh,
Team marketability is 99.
that's.
Driver morale?
Right.
Where does it show that? Why doesn't it show morale? Where do I see that? This is weird. Taylor. That's all contract information.
Oh, morale.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, so you know what? I don't care. Where's that message?
Except that it's cost $500,000. Uh-huh. You're the only one playing Motorsport.
So I don't care about the marketability. Marketability.
Yeah, because you're already at 100%.
So I don't want to spend the money.
One more ship. No, don't do that.
Sure. We're halfway through the season. If that'll keep him happy till I get to next season, sure. Alright. Give me my new part. Ta-da! Gearbox finished.
Yeah.
Check out the new car, build a new part. Gearbox. Alright, reliability. Wait a second. Acceleration, risk -1, acceleration.
Ooh, risk one.
Alright, so reliability in the risk? No. Okay, this is going to give me my best. Alright, so that's already a better part.
Well, you can also do minus 10%.
Still. Well, I could also make it a good part.
You do that and minus 10%.
Since I can't improve the parts this year for that achievement, that means I'm going for base, not max increase.
Either that or minus 10%.
That makes it after the race. That's no good. Wait, if I do that and that, it's still after the race. No. Okay, so if I do red zone, then I can't unlock the next tier of parts. This won't actually unlock.
True.
Alright, let's do that. 62% reliability, 424 performance.
Not only is it 62% reliability, only percent of that red zone is of the.
So gearbox 424, so that's almost as good as this one with better reliability. And yeah, that's fine. And it'll be ready on race day. Stop. Why are we stopping? Okay, so here's, yeah, look at this driver's position. 10th, even though
How do you then how
we
on
won
earth-
the team and driver championship last year, they're still rating me at the very bottom. My staff, my sponsors, I think that's hilarious.
Well, you're not the worst for pit. 2020. You're jumping into the future, man.
Choosing a vote. I don't want to pen it. Let's see, what have we got? Championship target update. Yes. We're on track. Upcoming race. Rain. 40% rain. And suspension. Alright. Yeah, see? My driver's complaining about the designer. She's not a bad designer, but I can't just help feeling that we can do better. Well, you're not a bad driver, but I just can't help feeling you could do better. Choosing a vote. Would you like to spend $1 million to choose a vote? Never.
Although if you do, you could win it.
I could, because I have all
Because
the
you have
votes.
14 vote power.
Alright, gearbox. Does this give us 2 gearboxes? Or do I still need another one? That's right, I still need another one. Okay, so
What is
this one. Oops. If I give her that one, give him that one, everybody's still happy. And then the next race, the parts are going to be engine and... Okay, we already have engines for both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do another gearbox.
same thing?
Yeah, on the votes, I've been just abstaining if it's something I don't care about, especially in the early first few seasons when the team was so rubbish, I couldn't win anyways, didn't matter. So I would just abstain all my votes. And then, so now I've piled up a whole bunch of them. So unless there's something that I, like if there's a vote to make something a spec part, then I will vote against that because I know that I have superior design capabilities. So I want to be able to design all my parts. All right.
Oh, you can make a vote to make it
So-
so spoilers aren't spec parts anymore.
Maybe. So I want that and that. And then I could do that to get
Or
the
if it-
444.
Do minus 1 day.
So like, here's the thing. If this is the last gearbox I make this season, then adding reliability doesn't help me next season.
Correct.
But this will make me a better
Yeah.
part for next season.
But getting rid of red zone will help.
No.
Yeah?
This is reset the following season.
Wait, everything? Even the red zone?
Everything in the as far as I know, yeah, it's reset, so it doesn't matter if I do a red. The reliability improvements don't carry over to the following season.
I would have thought that at the very least the red zone would.
All right,
5.
let's see what we got here. Rain. And
Why does it want so many the softs that were?
I don't know. It has something to do with the driver or the car, but I just do the even thing every time. All right.
Do more softs than me.
Make sure I got my parts fit. So we've got the 2 good brakes.
597.
We've got
Oh man.
good engines. And then I've got gearbox 62 and 55. This is not a gearbox race. It's a useful part, but I don't think it's going to be too stressed. It's interesting when you play this game enough, you start seeing the drivers' names becoming familiar.
Like, I did that team.
Or Sarah Thomas.
So,
I've driven. She's been on my team before, and then she shows up in one of the seasons here as a competitor, and it's like, what? I know that person. Yes, I agree. All right, we've got an 81% on her suspension and 60% on his. So she's the one that I think that's harder. Well, maybe she's just harder on her tires, not her parts.
I think so.
I don't know. All right, we're ready to go.
Yep.
Black Sea, Track C. Black Sea, Track C.
Oh yeah, Ja.
Jan's daughter? Oh, Ja. Yeah, he's on the
Orange team.
Oh my goodness, the orange team, the crummy team that you start with. The Will Evans team.
No.
No, wait.
No, that's Will
that's
Evans
that's
team
Predator.
Is where Sarah Thomas is.
Okay. But
By default.
yeah, those names sound familiar. I still don't have that achievement.
There's a will.
Where there's a will, there's a way. No, isn't that? Does he have to win the?
He
Okay,
has to win.
I'm gonna tab out of this, and I don't know what that's gonna do to my stream. So just hang on a second. Yeah, I did the same thing, and then he didn't like getting fired. Will Evans, where there's a will, there's a way. Have the driver William Evans win a race. Okay, so he only has to win a race. All right, back into the game. His feedback's down to 2.
Don't do it. No point. Get a tiny bit of.
I get $120,000. It's fine. Yeah. And with this team in this league right now, that would be pretty easy. Just stick him in a car, and car should win it for him. All right, we are at Track C for Black Sea. Let's see, that's a 2016 save file. I love that they added this thing where you can save your configurations. It used to drive me crazy taking notes on every single track with all the settings every year, and then trying to remember where I put my paper. And then, okay, so you're distracting me. Black Sea, is that the only one?
There's only one.
Okay. So I love that you can save these, even though they're not perfect. Did it say rain? Race day was rain? I don't remember now.
I think so.
I'm just gonna go with the medium. Because even if it's raining, it probably won't rain the whole time.
True.
Yeah, I did say something about rain.
Yeah, it's gonna rain.
But,
Water level.
I think I'm gonna hope it doesn't rain the whole race and go with mediums for practice. I love the rain because the other drivers seem to crash more than my drivers. So I feel like that gives me an advantage.
Yeah.
Unless I forget to check exactly. Alright, stints. Race trim. And then... Wait, did I change that to race trim? Wait. These are the wrong drivers. How did I get the wrong drivers?
What?
Oh my goodness. I have both my... Somehow the reserve driver got put in the car 1 slot. So, there goes my feedback. Race trim level 3 first. I don't have my drivers high enough feedback levels to get that far. I'm lucky to get 2 levels of anything. So I just focus on the race. Let's try our photographer. Alright. Bjelland. Bring it in, Bjelland. Great, great, great. 94%. Good job. Let's tick this up just a little bit. Nope, too much. Let's tick that one. Just see what that does. And then bring you in. Yes, I think so. If you're on your computer, I think you can pop your chat out. And then if you drag it to their monitor, you should be able to maximize it there. Handling is great, and it's just outside of the zone. Alright. But I have my parts all maxed out. I can't bring it any further out. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try that, just to squeeze a little bit more out of it. I'm jealous. I only have one monitor. I have a tablet open so I can see the Twitch chat sitting in front of me on my desk. Someday I'll have a second monitor, so I can monitor the stuff that needs monitoring. Alright, great, great, great. Is it improved great, great, great? Or just the same great, great, great? It's the same. Alright, that's great. Just go run your race. 3 monitors set up. Very nice. A friend of mine was telling me about his 3 23-inch monitors he has set up. I was pretty impressed. Okay, so current main monitor is a TV. You're using a TV for your main monitor and it works okay? Ah. Interesting. Yikes. So something I've been wondering here, if I set them to go slower or faster, does that improve or affect how fast they gain the knowledge? Is this based on time or distance? I wonder. I don't know how to test that. So during the practice laps, when they gain their active knowledge for tires and track, is that based on their time on the track or how far they go? In other words, if they drive faster, they could cover more distance. But if they drive slower, they could last longer. So we just got level 1 race trim. That's not great. No, it has to do with their feedback, and I don't know. I'm not quite sure what drives that stat. Yes. I tried using my phone at first as a second monitor. I found an app that lets me extend my monitor to my phone, but it was just way too small to read. And then I tried that on my tablet, and then I remembered, hey, there's a Twitch app I can put on the tablet and just use it native that way. So, yeah. Otherwise, I'd never know people were watching and chatting at me. Yeah, the crazy thing is my phone has the same pixel resolution as my monitor, 1920 by 1080. But it's so tiny. Alright. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, computers, the resolution for computer games was like 320 by 200 on a, I don't know, 11 or 13 inch screen. CGA. Right, so all of these slightly different setups, and we only got 94% out of that. This is qualifying. 94, 94, 91. Alright, well, let's go with this one. And let's check the water. Okay. Qualifying round 1. Go. And auto. This qualifying minigame mechanism thing, I just never, that's found so confusing. So I just do auto. Nextel NEC. I think they used to make monitors. Key got best, and then Taylor came in and swiped it from her. Yeah, there's no good explanation in it. So I just paused it. So somewhere, so he's coming around this home stretch here. It's somewhere in this stretch before you actually get to the finish line that they stop letting you maneuver it. So you don't know, there's no good way to know when you're supposed to be ready to finish it off. N brands, Nabisco. I wouldn't have expected them to make monitors. Nokia. Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle of Sector 3 or at the beginning of Sector 3 that they have the cutoff for that. And I don't know. Auto's been working for me. Oh, if we're not running again, I can do 12 speed. Next closest, Stefansson at 0.402. Let's see how it happens next round. Oh, Partanen got knocked out. Interesting. He's usually one of the guys that's doing better. Stefansson drives for Oberhof Racing Team. All right. In the championship, can I see the standings? Data center? I can look at that in a minute. All right, so round 2 qualifying, we're going to send them out on mediums. And To be honest, I haven't really been paying attention to the other teams, the drivers or the team names. I just run my races. And standings, here we go. Team standings. Oberhof Racing Team is 5 with 26 points. So they're kind of they're close to the rest of the pack, but you know, they're all kind of bunched up in the middle there. Right. Perfect and good. All right. Oh, Key's gonna keep her first place this time. Good job. All right. So those tires get locked in for the start of the race. Aha. Okay. Well. Yep, they're mid pack. Very good. Wait, what? I wasn't even paying attention. So 3 cars beat me. And then Velda's in white. Okay, that's okay. Third round, we'll take them back. Oh, rain. So it's gonna rain. I bet you the rain is gonna give away just in time for us to get in a good lap. Let's take a look. Pause, pause, pause. Actually, send out water on the track. Oh, no, it's gonna be here for a while. Alright, so we'll go out on the inters. And enter here. I don't watch a lot of racing. I should, I enjoy it. I just noticed on YouTube you can get highlight clips of the different F1 races. This rain is staying longer than I expected. Looks like we're gonna have the rain through the whole race. I am glad I upgraded my forecasting station. Alright, I definitely want to send them out again, I think. Well, no. Plus 7 seconds? What? I better do another lap just in case. Just in case. Yeah, I'm a spreadsheets guy. Give me the numbers. Oh, you overheated your engine. You didn't do so well. Alright, yeah, good thing I sent them out again. I need that pole position. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. Nope. Oh, that's too bad. Hmm. Alright. Oh, we just lost a couple points there. I did get the going rogue or whatever achievement recently. So the problem with math in high school is that they don't show you what it's good for. I think if they gave you a better sense of how you could use math and what you can do with it later in life, get more out of it. Alright, so it's raining, so they're not going to make us use our locked tires. Car setup, I think we're good. 97%, how did that improve? I didn't think I changed anything. How is that changed? I didn't change any settings. Maybe I did, I don't remember doing that. Okay, so we're gonna get 6 to 8 laps there. 22 laps, we're gonna have to pit a couple times. Yeah. Listen to Dad. Dad knows. Alright, let's push a little bit and let's go easy on the engine a little bit. Ready, set, go. Alright, so first half of the race, the tracks are going to be partly wet. Alright, first lap's done, we can increase speed. Sometimes I like to just watch the cars on the track. Track 11. Oh, this is going to be tricky with tire changes. So, my last season I got the Gone Rogue achievement, where you win a race with a driver that's gone rogue. I'd never had that happen before. My driver sent me a message saying, hey, I want to do my own thing. She went full bore overtake mode the whole race, and her reliability was such that she was able to do that, and I thought, oh my goodness, I can drive my cars a lot harder than I've been doing. How are we doing on tires? Okay, so I'm gonna try and get one more lap. Yeah, and she did it. She got first place. Should we sneak in a pit? Actually, sure. Let's do that thing you said, since I wanted you to pit anyways. So it was 2 races she did that, and the first race happened to be in Beijing. And she's from China, so she got the hometown victory morale boost thing going on that race, and I got the achievement out of it, so that was pretty cool. It's 6 to 8 laps, 16 laps. Our condition is great, yes. And no savings there. And then, do I want him to pit as well? No, I do not. Right, so now he's in first, but when he pits, he's going to drop again. Maybe I should have had him pit. Yeah, as long as they don't, so I would worry about a driver driving their car into the ground, but if they don't destroy the reliability, that's no problem. Okay, so this, I see this as free laps without any wear and tear on the car and low fuel burn. So I'm getting free laps here. Yeah, maybe I should have pitted him. Oops, I missed it again. Alright, I'm gonna put him on different tires though. Yeah, track tires are low. Alright, we're gonna go with 8 to 10 lap mediums. He's got 13 laps left. Part conditions are mostly good. That's okay. Alright, so he's gonna pit and she's gonna take off. And oh, we should have her burning up these tires before the water goes away. Alright, so water's gone, and it doesn't look like it's... Oh, it's going to come back on the final lap. Alright, so let's pit her. 6 to 8 laps. Just going to have to pit again. What are these? 4 to 6? We'll stick with mediums. Parts are good. Fuel's good. Strategy's good. And then Taylor can swap out for first place. We're close to... Oh, he's 11 seconds back. Wow. Second place. 8 seconds. He's catching up. Good job. I'm going to need to add fuel, I think, at the next pit stop. It seems to me, I haven't analyzed the math too closely, but it seems to me that the time that it would take to take fuel out at the beginning of the race is not as much of a savings as what it takes to put it back in later in the race. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it seems to me. If that's what you mean by dumping fuel. Got a third crash. No overtaking in sector 1. Alright, I only add fuel when there's not enough to do the next, use up the next tire. Alright, he needs to pit. Oh, I hope I didn't miss that. Got 5 laps remaining. So 6 laps. And then we'll need... Oh, do you think he can finish? Oh, 5 laps. Duh. Okay. Can he finish on 4.83? Thank you. I almost didn't see that. If he's driving at a reduced fuel consumption rate, he could probably finish that, yeah? And then there's this. Ooh. I don't want to do that, but... Alright, let's do it. Yep, he's still on low fuel burn. Key's gonna take first. And then she'll need to pit. So hopefully Taylor can move up again. Oh boy. 4 laps remaining. I think she's gonna need the 5.2 though. The race laps up. Huh. I don't know. Her part conditions are better. I think she started out with better parts. And they made a mistake on the tire. Bad pit crew. She could actually go faster. I think she's got enough reliability left. I think that's pretty accurate as far as laps worth of fuel if you're running at the normal engine mode, medium. Okay, so right now she says 3.74. She's on lap 21. Oh, I see what you're saying. 21 and 22. So I added too much fuel. Ah, I see. Push it up, guys. We've got first place. And he's on final lap. She's on final lap. I think we're good. We're good. Burn up that fuel. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, she says 1.6 left. He says 0.5. I used to always have my tires wear out faster than expected because I didn't count the laps properly, like the lap they were on. I didn't count my math. I would take like the total number of laps and subtract the current lap instead of counting the current lap, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I would always, when I first started playing this, I was always either running out of fuel or running out of tires a lap before I expected to. Alright, so we got 10 points for first place, 6 points for third place. In this league, they passed a rule recently where only the top 8 get points. Last season, my reserve driver did 2 races, and he ended up being in the top 15 out of 20 drivers after only doing 1 race. So I had 3 drivers that scored that year. Anyway, so we got first and third place. Good job. Nicholson. Nicholson, where are you? I don't see a Nicholson. Is that a team? Oh, team. Team scores come up next, I think. Sorry, I was looking at a person. Nicholson is third. They're tied. They're 1 point from second, and they're tied with another team, third and fourth, Oberhof and Nicholson, with 30 points each. So after my team, the next 3 teams are all within 1 point of each other. Okay, so the reliability parts are starting to kick in. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to catch up in time to do well in this season, but it looks like we're going to do fine. Okay, so she gets some boosts here, level, yay. Nothing here, nothing here. Go team. Alright, so here's 2 of my drivers. Where's the drivers list? Paid drivers. So I get $139,000 extra just for letting Bieland run a practice laps. And then $225,000 from Taylor's participation. So that's helps add to my bottom line here. Especially when I don't have sponsors this year. Okay, so I'm gonna pause just for a moment. I'll be right back. I gotta go check on something. Alright. The races are fun, but this is the part I like, the in-between bits. Alright, let's check our mail. I have no idea how to pronounce this name. Thuzeri? What's his, where's he from? French. That's France, right? That flag? I don't know. Yeah, so first season, I've been focusing on one part each season to improve. My designer, where's my team? My designer is not a great designer, but she does have some interesting. So suspension 20. So the first year I did suspensions, and I got some amazing suspensions. And then after, she also has this thing where she can add reliability to parts for based on how many days the part is being produced. And then she has this thing where she can add a random legendary component. So before, my factory had enough buildings to unlock those levels. She could unlock all those levels for me. So I had the first 2 levels unlocked. So I could do the average and the good. And then the great components were locked, but I had hers, which let me unlock epic, which she let me get into legendary. So yeah, that's why I kept her around. It's because she basically unlocks all the levels for me. The perk that I love the best is the one that gives you duplicate parts for the same price and build time. But I don't have enough of the, or I didn't at the time have enough factory to enable to allow me to build high level parts. So I kept her around. Pit crew review, 1 mistake. That's fine. Pit crew, make the little lights go away. Car repair complete. Good. Now we just need the other part. Oh wait, we are building parts, right? Tell me we're building other parts. Yes, gearbox, 6 days. Okay, let me see if I can find that person. Scouting. Designers, favorites. This one? No. Here. Produce an additional part for no extra cost or time. So whatever part they build for you, you get 2 of them. Which is great for keeping both drivers happy because you'll have identical parts, so you can just put 1 in each vehicle. It's also great for preparing for the following season because you can have 2, whatever, really good part, as long as you can spec out all the other categories. Yeah, it's great. It's my favorite. So whenever I find a designer with that trait, I mark them as favorite so that later on I can come back and hire them, hopefully. Also when my headquarters are properly upgraded. Fully operational. Chairman says, good job, thank you. Phoenix, 0% chance of rain. Round and round. Gearbox is done. Yes. Alright, so let's go take a look. So we've got 2 good gearboxes. We've got 2 good engines. Next race is going to be engines and spoiler, and then engines and brakes. No, gearbox and brakes. So we've already got brakes. Okay, so that means we can go to suspension next. Wait, did I already do suspension? Why are all these unlocked? Oh, I already did suspension. Am I done? Whoa. Done. Okay, let's build a better engine. We want 597 and 79%. Can we get that done before the next race? Two days? No, we can't. So we want a good engine. We don't care about max improvement, we want regular. 572, 572. Here we go, 597. 79% reliability. 11 days after the race. It's okay. Phoenix is fun. Round and round. It's incredibly. It's incredibly reassuring to be involved with a team which has such a healthy balance sheet. Why, thank you. We're actually burning through money. I'm used to having more money each year to deal with. So, need to be more careful now. I tried to do a factory upgrade, the $15 million one, and my chairman says, you're not allowed to do that or we will go bankrupt. The game wouldn't actually let me spend the money. It was funny. Okay, what was that part I just got? The gearbox. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the money. Although, if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of repercussions to going negative. I don't remember, do they charge you interest when you're in debt? Huh? Okay. Phoenix A is from last year, so let's use that setup. Tire choice medium. Phoenix A, tire choice medium. Wait, what? Really? That's interesting. Let's go back and look at hers again. Alright, let's try it. Practice round. This way. Here's trim. Here's trim. To the truck. 93%. Let's bring the handling that way. Oh, look at this. 96%. I'll take it. Go run in circles. Nice. 96%. Good. Alright. Go run in circles. Round and round the mulberry bush. The monkey chased the weasel. Monkey thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. I know he's got one tires. Come on. Oh, so close. So close. Qualifying first round. Yeah, Phoenix is fun. Almost got level 3 knowledge skill unlocked. I practice. Just missed it. Well, thanks for joining me, and whenever you go to bed, hope you get a good sleep. Zoom zoom. Oh wait, 42.5 seconds. 2 seconds faster. Okay, that's better. 1 second. A little competition is good. And might as well use up these tires. Got 42.4. Huh, I thought it showed her as having a better time, but it didn't seem to change. Oh well. Alright. First round set. Clicky, clicky, come on. Next round, please. Marketability. Oh, the same one? The sponsor's not being happy? Oh. Okay, here's an interesting thing. We set aside $6 million every year for next year's car. Each year, I only spend $4.2 million on the next year's car. I've been very cheap with the build at the beginning of the year. And we're still doing really well. I think it's the good parts. I don't know. Oh. Well, see, I like to have money for stuff like headquarters upgrades or building engines. Engines is expensive. One year I built 13 engines because I was trying to get that last, my designer has that random part allocation thing. And I kept getting the wrong part that I wanted. This is second. Okay, we're gonna go mediums. Anyways. Yeah, and I was going crazy trying to get that one stat that I wanted from the legendary part, random part. I finally realized, you know what, this is too much money for this. But once I get my headquarters set up better, then I think I will start investing in better chassis to start the season with. Uh-oh. Sorry about your suspension. Okay, we're gonna go with that. This lap. Valdez is 15th. Fuel economy, I think that's one of the parts that I actually spend more than the minimum on. It was 1.7 million. I don't remember if that was the second or third best, highest. But all the other parts, it's pretty much baseline expense. Tire wear, huh? That's probably smart. Because if you can get more laps out of your tires, that means you can spend less time in the pits. Sunny Saturday. Third round qualifying. Tire choice will be soft. Her mechanic has this wider qualifying thing so she can better tune her car. Oh, good idea. Alright, how do we do? 1.1, 1.7, 1.9. Alright, 42 seconds, so I can wait till the last minute if I wanted to send them out again. But I think we're good. Yeah, oh my goodness. Actually, sure, why not? Send them out. I'm not going to use these tires again. Taylor's improved his time. think. Alright, last minute. Pole position. Alright, let's go with tires and race trim. And tires and race trim. No rain. Car setup is good. Driver strategy. We'll push a little bit to warm the tires up. So I always start cold. And then I maybe don't need to do low engine burn anymore. Because condition. Okay, so 62% gearbox, that's low. 60% engine is low. Alright, so once I get those squared away, I don't have to be so careful with the reliability issues anymore. I get some overcast skies, but it doesn't look like any rain. Alright, now we go to neutral on the tires, get some laps out of those. She's dropping a lot. I'm a little bit worried about that. And she needs to pit. Alright, so I'm gonna put her up 8 to 10 laps. There's 18 left. That means 2 more pits. Our condition's good. Pit strategy, can't save on that. Chunk. Out she goes. Pit ranking 1. Yay. Alright, he needs to pit. 10 to 12 laps on that, so he can do 1 more pit and he's good. Perfect. Hopefully his parts will last. And pit ranking 2nd. Good job. Both improving their times. Green on all segments, that's good. They're getting faster. Just gonna move up here when everybody pits. 4 teams pitting. She's 4th. Taylor's in 6th, good job. Let's back her off on the tires a little bit. Taylor. Oh. Engine problems already. Bother. Okay, 8 to 10 laps on a new set of tires. Oh, she can't. She's got 10 laps remaining. Current tire only has 1 or 2 laps on it. I guess I could. Let's try. I'll just tell her to run easy on those tires. And see how it goes. That's a good idea. And she just got into first place. 5.12. Person behind her's catching up a little bit at a time, but it's kind of slow. Oh, I should have pitted there. Whoops. No. 8 to 10, but that'll get her. Yeah, bring her in. Okay. 7 laps, so we need. Air conditions good. Strategy fast. Oh no, what have I done? Well, if I put her on soft, she can only do 6 laps. And most of those, maybe, she's really hard on her tires. Yeah, she's really hard on her tires, so I think she needed the mediums to be able to finish the race without pitting again. He needs 5 laps. He could go on the softs. Or if I could do that with 4. Part condition. That's an 18-second repair. Yeah, she can push more on the mediums. I'm gonna try this without him repairing the engine and hope he can finish. She does. She can go faster because she has reliability left on her parts. He needs to conserve fuel. 20, 21, 21, 22, 23. So he needs 3 laps. He needs his full 3 laps of fuel. So actually that might be... Oh no! Okay. I took a chance on his engine and I should have repaired it. Oh well. Alright, well I can focus on her now. Sorry, Taylor. He's gonna be so mad at me. She did it. I might try that underfueling a little bit. Yeah, I took a chance with him. He complained about his engine status, and I told him to just try and finish. Because if he stopped and did the 20 seconds to repair the engine, he probably wouldn't finish top 8 anyways, so either way, he's not getting any points. Alright, yeah, good night. Thanks for coming. It's been a pleasure. Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Take me a little while to work that into my actual play, but yeah, I'll try and capitalize. Okay, he's still 4th place, even though he didn't finish that race. Team is still up 35 points. see what we can get done for this next race. Is he gonna be upset? Didn't lose any morale. But he lost points to the mechanic. Oh no. Wait, he's actually dropping? He's dropping. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to get rid of him. Alright, let's take a look and see whose contracts are ending at the end of this year. Team. Alright, so contract 4 months, 4 months, 16 months. 4 months, 16, 4 months. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people with their contracts ending this month here. Next poll. No, don't care about the interview. Alright, I'm really thinking I need to replace that driver. 278,000 to break the contract. It's just getting worse. Oh no. Car repair finished. Anybody need a scout? Next week, the GT Challenger Series team managers will be voting on whether or not to bring down the amount of dry tires available per race. Currently, the team takes 15 tires. Rule change would give them 12. Whoa. Huh. Not sure what I think of that. Alright. So got a part being built here. 6 more days. New vote started. Let's vote against. Skip to end. If I'd spent 1 vote extra. Alright, that'll be challenging. Alright, we got our new engine. Nice. 647 and 100. Oh my goodness, how did you get that out of there? Did that and that. We did that and that. 647 plus 50. The reliability increase, who must have got that? Nice. Okay, so fit parts is actually what I want to do. give her that and him that. Is he gonna throw a fit? Nope. Alright, so could use another gearbox. Or suspension. What's important? Gearbox. Can we get another gearbox done for the next race? Get 2 more slots. Oh, if we do that. Let's take a look here. We've got Doha. 1, 2, 3, 4 races. If we wanted it for only 3 races. Okay, got the car again. We're gonna improve something else. Brakes are good. Gearbox. Suspension. Let's take a look at suspension. Wrong button. Design parts. Did we get that done? Add speed and reliability. Add speed to max. We don't want that. 2 days after the race. So either way, it's going to be after the race. Let's do the gearbox then. Chomp, chomp. This is tempting. Four days after the race. Oh. It's okay. R and R. Somebody going on vacation? What? Refocused for $250,000. Why do I have to pay for this? How much do I pay you? It's $1.5 million a year. I made to pay for your vacation? Alright, well, let's look it up. Burnt out and refocused are the 2 traits that we might end up with. Burnt out says where is that? Why isn't it doing that? Burn. Refocused. Getting the head back in the game. All driver stats +1. I thought she said the other one was burnt out. Not showing up. Huh. Well, I don't know if those are temporary traits or not. But I guess we'll do this one. Oh well. I was afraid she was going to say she's not going to be available for a couple races. I was going to say, that's awful timing in the middle of the season. Okay, and I think I'm gonna stop it. Stream there. Just before the next race. Save the game. Got a new gearbox in production, 8 days. Got some team members we'll need to renew contracts with. Hopefully. Yes, good. What does she want? She wants important status. She wants 342,000. My goodness. Well, she wants a short contract. Wow. Anyways, I just saved it, so I'm gonna be done. I'd like to thank everybody who joined for spending time with me at the track. See y'all later. Thanks for watching. Good night.